Alrighty. I meant to only unmute myself. Oops! I don't have the game up yet. Let's get this rolling. I don't have too much time before I'll be working together with the, with Gato, and we'll be live streaming about the Solaris skin on the official Polytopia channel. Doing all that fun stuff. Weekly challenge. Last week, we ranked 286th. Wow. Really? Way better than I did prior. As a reminder, always challenge yourself. This week, it's going to be the Sands of Greed. Oops, I need to pause the video that's playing in the other room, because apparently I have the audio somewhat loud. Boom. Okay, and boom. Boom. Come on, 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 come on. Good. Oh, you know what I need to do? I'm setting a thing to AFK, but if I'm going to do that, I need to set a certain thing up right. Alright, boom. Excellent. Okay. We are going to be playing the Sands of Greed. We have 9 hours to play today's game. In other words, this is our one and only chance. In order to be top 100, we must score 19,000 versus another 8,000 players. Can they do it? Let's find out. Alrighty. What we're gonna do really fast is, do I have the boppin' music on this one? If I do, I'm just gonna play it real fast for a little bit. I don't think I do. And we do. Sixth place, dead last, versus another 5 other tribes, one of which is Simanti. How rude. But we have some mountains between us and Simanti. The tricky thing is there's no easy way for us to get a level up. I could invest in climbing right away. What I am considering doing is, because we're on lakes, right? Yes, we are on lakes. Sending this warrior back here. Because in, 1, 2 turns. If I train a warrior, that puts us at 3 stars. In 2 turns from now, that'll put us at 9. Just enough to level up our capital. So it is an option. It delays our outwards expansion by a turn, though. Another option we have is I could pick up climbing in order to figure out everything that's going on even more, but that's a heavy investment. And climbing does not guarantee us getting minerals. And of course, I could just go into the Reddit and go, hey, how's the map this time? Rainbow Shine, how's it going? But we're not going to be doing that. We're not going to see if there's metal there or not. Don't tell me yet. We will find out once we decide our first 5 turns. Fishing is also an opportunity, but very expensive. But it looks like there's a potential village here. So fishing's an option, but it's also expensive. So I'm bad at playing Luxador. So with my thing with Luxador is my gut traditionally here would be send the warrior out here to visit the lighthouse and then train at least one other warrior to grab a village here or here. and get a guaranteed level up, but then that means we're one turn slow on expanding out here. It also means we're really slow expanding over to here because we're not going the fishing route. Fishing would get us the village that is... Well, there's no village here because the water says nothing there. So no guarantees again. I'm going to go with just what I believe is the stronger start in this scenario. 2, 3, because there's a chance we also get a ruins here. Oh! And there's the village. There isn't get animal. Village is good, but mounts have both mounts have metal. I mean, don't. So I'm specifically saying, don't tell me what's on the map. I'm playing this blind. It is a star room. That's fine. We're going into it anyways. I've made my decision. We have Polaris in this game. All right, but we're gonna go and grab hunt, resources, and this allows me to pick up climbing next turn. So it's not a terrible start. Climbing. Dang. And village. So, oh, sorry, and Quetzali? Yeah, I think I would have been able to see it was Quetzali if I actually, like, did proper score counting. So we know Polaris, we know Simanti. I mean, it's not a big deal. We're playing against AIs. If we were playing against players, I should take bigger notes. Honestly, for the number of pops we would be getting, we probably are wanting to go with mining as our next tech pick. Because we also have a really good spot here. Actually, that's a giant, or at least a potential park, just with 2 more techs. So we're actually off to a solid start. If I could get forestry as well, would be really, really good. The bridges play I mentioned, I think it's necessary to be Simanti quick. Maybe. I mean, bridges also means roads, which means rider roads anyways, so that is an excellent way to beat Simanti anyways. I think we're saving our stars here specifically so we can pick up, because even though I've been told what's in these ruins, this is still going to be the best course of action, is I should be saving my stars here in order to be picking up mining. So, as mentioned before, we're going to grab mining here, because if I pick this up, if there was a tech, there was a chance to be smithery, and I'm actually going to go ahead and grab smithery here. Because now, I've got a gamble to make. Because we're on lakes. We're going to go and capture. Mine. We're going to be building a mine here, but the question is do we go with an explorer or do we go with resources? If I go with an explorer and we see 2 tribes, we get a park of we get a park of fortune, because we can immediately level up our capital. I think that's worth the gamble, so that's what we're gonna do. Explore. Polaris and Quetzal. Hey, and a lighthouse. And Hoodrick! Okay. Alright, this is going to be the last time we're having this one. This music piece play. Oh! Everything's broken. It broke it. Alright. Which means we can absolutely do our mining play, forge play. I would only have 2 pops left. I think I'd rather, because of how everything's going, I want the faster start. Get ourselves a park. That does allow us to place a Park of Fortune here. resources. So not terrible. Let's see. I waited too long in Cymanti border growth. It's either you bridge play or go around and beat Cymanti or Navy. So I'm probably going to be going Navy with this route, honestly. Because I want to get onto the water as soon as possible here. My next play actually is probably going to be picking up Forestry next turn. Because doing a border growth on this village is not terrible. It also sets it up where I can get trades somewhat quickly. So forestry... Yeah, I don't think I train a warrior here. I can't actually get that warrior into a good position in a turn. So we're going to save our resources. Next. Gonna continue to move. Forestry. Hunt. Clear forest. Forage. This one I am gonna do a border growth. Because we've actually got two excellent marketplaces right here. We need to save the warrior here. Or, you know what? I said this is a great marketplace. We're going to go ahead and go here. Train a warrior past the turn. Rude. Alright. So... I can pick up fishing. Quetzali can't do anything. Right, Quetzali's just locked down. I'm going to let them just hold each other back, because that's actually going to help me. Because I want to get naval superiority. I can afford it. So in this instance, now the question is do we go swordsman or warrior? I think for our first boat, we're going to go ahead and just go with warrior. And... yeah, that'll pass the turn. Brap. Ruins! Alright, fishing goes here. Fish. You recover. Port goes there. It's a sword ruin. It's not anymore. Well, it could be, but I'm going to be picking up the ruins anyways. Do I want to rush a level up? Could I? I could chop here, chop here. That puts me at 7 stars. If I can get to 9 stars, I can level this up, which I can. I could just chop all of this, and I don't have mathematics. We're gonna clear, 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 clear. Port. Fish. Park. I'm going the greedy route. We're gonna move backwards a space so I don't get frozen. Now, is this a border growth, or is this a village? See, I want to go the safer route and just pick up sailing here. Do I have a safe spot to go to? Yeah, so the bridge play that's being mentioned is this tile here. So there's land here. There's also land here. So I don't know if... There's not land here, though, which means I could safely go to this tile. Pick that up. That's the border growth you mentioned. Yep. Hey, but we got our border growth, so we still actually have a bridge play potential right here, which is, you know, not terrible. But I guess the next question is what is the next best course of action? Because I do want to go roads, because that gets me to markets, and that'll drastically improve my economy. So it's not a terrible play. Still have 10 turns left. We're gonna go ahead and move here. Hey, so we get to see both Simanti and Omaji. Honestly, just grabbing a swordsman here is really good. Can I challenge you to an Omajimir after this? No, I have something I gotta do after this. I will be unavailable. I will be actually on the Polytopia, the official Polytopia YouTube, helping cover the new Solaris skin. Can I afford... No, I can't afford it, but we're really close to being able to afford and just get markets. Gonna get a swordsman. Gonna get a rider. And we're gonna go ahead and start bopping that. Get ourselves a veteran swordsman. Gotta move back. We're gonna do this just so that way we get our trade route back so we don't lose that star. I can push into the village with swordsman rammers. We're gonna go the more affordable because I really want to get my markets built. Quetzali got knights, right? Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get that. Market. Market. You go there. You're gonna go there. Yeah, we're in a pretty good spot. Hudrick! Hudrick, want to be friends? Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do that bridge play that some people may have mentioned. Dear Lord! Sorry, Hudrick. I'm taking this. I'll take that. Bop-a-da-bop. Let's bring him all the way back. as much as possible. Schwarzman, Ryder. And Quetzali sees me, but they don't necessarily know if I'm a friend or foe. I'd like to... We'll just move back. Something got dropped somewhere. Some people are moving and they dropped a big important thing. That's a shame. Alright, but we could absolutely take their capital next turn, thanks to our veteran Schwarzman. And we'll pass the turn this time. Really? Goodness. Bop! Secure the kill. I'll take that. We're gonna go ahead and place a road here. Oh, it's a veteran boost! I like it. So how are we going to deal with this? Because I would like to take out both Quetzali and Polaris, but Polaris is having issues with Quetzali, which is good. Helps slow them down for me. I don't have enough to just pick up every little thing. I think what I need to be doing here is picking up, because you have a range of 2, right? Grab mathematics and try to plant a catapult here. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. Cat, Ryder, you heal up, pass the turn. Beautiful. Alright, hopefully this works. Fortunately, it's a gamble. Quetzali says we are threatening because we're in their territory, even though they expanded to us. Understandable. Have a great day. And my guys can be able to heal up next turn. Is there any other techs I want to be picking up? I can grab philosophy here. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I was gonna road the guy over to here, so that way he could heal, but then he gets killed by the veteran swordsman, and that does me no good. So what we are gonna do is we're still gonna just road on over to here, and we're bop-a-da-bop. Take care of that. You need to heal. You need to heal. And we'll go ahead and fish for a Park of Fortune. Next turn, we can level up this city. That's all looking good. They built a bridge. Bop-a-da-bop. You could siege Quetzali? Yes. Wait, can I? No, we cannot. But we can set ourselves up to siege next turn. Killer Monument is complete. And I just need a body block there. But no, I could not siege Quetzali this turn. Maybe last... Could I have sieged him last turn? No, I moved my catapult last turn. But I could not siege him. Unfortunately. Road. Bring you over here. Veteran boost you up. Mindbender? Ooh. That sounds fun. But, no, Mindbender is not the play. I will, however, train a swordsman, build a mine, get a forge, build a park, build a market. Do I build a market? Nah, I can't really afford to build a market. We're going to heal you up, and then he'll heal up even more next turn. Now, if I train a catapult in this city, we can definitely start sieging. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. We're going to... We're going to clear this forest, and we will go ahead and build that market I said I was not going to build. Pass the turn. That is annoying. Bop-a-da-bop. Bop-a-da-bop, secure this kill. There we go, now it's ours. But, unfortunately, we're gonna lose our city for a turn. Rider. Swordsman. That should be good. We'll pass this turn. Really? Polaris, you butt! Right? That's a big thing, if unfortunate. Bring it back over here. Yeah, because that drastically slows us down a lot. Night. Night. Man, that might have been the game-losing turn right there. Well, we're still going to technically win. Like, look at this. They're just ganging up on me. Is that really okay? I mean, yeah, because they need to. Bob it up, bring it back over here. Ah, misplay. Wow. Road to here. Am I gonna have enough time to capture everything? How unfortunate. I think so. We're just gonna go ahead and spam out knights at this point. And nothing out over there. I'll go ahead and put a forge here. Mostly because it still gives me +1. If we place a gate of power here, this city levels up. And I'm going to do a border growth just so we get more points. Because now we're at the point, that's the kind of stuff that we're just trying to do, is maximize our points. We'll pass this turn. There we go, get a lighthouse. I'm gonna go ahead and place a bridge here. Road. Road. How do we do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just out of range. Well, we're gonna go ahead and take this. You have defeated Quetzali. Road. The network monument is complete. Hunt. Hunt. Park. All the way over to here. You go to there. And we're just gonna get a couple more knights. Not too many, though. So what do we do to finish scoring the last of our points? I could place a Grand Bazaar there. We could level this city up with a Grand Bazaar. We can hunt. Lumber Huts. Grand Bazaar. Park. Sawmill. Lumber Huts. Population. Population growth. Just because we're really low on turns. You go there, you go there. That should work just fine. Okay. I need to be sieging their last city this turn. Go ahead and take that. You secure the kill here. Road. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. How are you doing? We're gonna go and capture here, of course. You have defeated Polaris. We're gonna road here. Road, road. We could disband this catapult. Disband this swordsman. What gives me the best chance? Because this swordsman does nothing. I am like 1 unit short. So I have... This unit has moved. I have 1, 2, 3. So I need to siege this city first. Would this work? Let's do quick calculator. Bot commands / calculate. It is a knight with 5 HP and a knight with 2 versus a warrior with defense. Exact lethal. So this would be the best route to go, which is use this knight, go over here, bop-a-da-bop, and then this one, veterans up. What's the sponsor stream going to be? Isn't there another village in the corner anyways based on the borders I see? Yeah. I did this wrong. I did it wrong. I actually could have done this. I should have used this swordsman hit. Oh well. Bad is bad. We're gonna be right back. I gotta go to the restroom, like, real bad. Alrighty, we are back. But yeah, so heads up. Well, not heads up. How many of you? Well, I'll go over the replay after this. But this turn was a puzzle that was solvable, and then I was thinking about how to handle it the wrong way, which unfortunately led to my imminent demise. Oh, actually, no, it led to me failing. We are gonna place a port because it's cheaper, right? Park. Border growth. Mine. Border growth. I don't think we're getting all the techs. Not this time. Oop, I should have saved all my resources to get the wealth monument. Man, another misplay. Yep. Hunt. Hunt. Fish. Lumber huts. Lumber huts. Park. We're just gonna pass the turn and just let this happen. We're just gonna go with the level everything up as much as we can route. Road. Road. This map didn't have great market spots. It actually had some pretty good market spots. I had quite a few. Like, I've got another decent market spot lining up here, because all I gotta do is hunt, lumber hut, resources, mine, lumber hut. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Here, we'll fix that. Clear forest, forge, border growth, clear forest, hunt, hunt, lumber huts, sawmill, park, sawmill, and lumber huts. Like, we've actually got quite a few good market spots on this map. It's just, we got Eye of God. Ooh, good point. We will now. Explorer monument is complete. Yeah, so honestly, I did pretty bad this map, which is really unfortunate to hear. This gives us the most amount of pops with just one. No reason to do the board growth there, so mine. Park. Sawmill. Lumber hut. Park. Eye of God. Lumber huts. Get ourselves another park. I've got no more monuments. We've got 11 stars, which is enough for a tech, which is better than pretty much anything else I could do. Go and research that. Multiple misplays. I mean, if I disband multiple people, I cannot afford anything else. I think we're honestly, well, we can clear these forests. That's right. Clear the forests that we're not using. I think I'd rather place a sawmill here. Clear forest. Lumber huts. 1, 2, 3. Lumber huts. 1, 2, and hunt. That's another park. There we go. So not terrible. Pretty much as good as that's gonna get. Because the other thing I would have to do is... I don't have the sailing tech. Yeah, that's pretty much as good as that's gonna get. We'll go ahead and finish there. So we didn't get top 100. That's okay. We got 231. Still not bad. I'll take it. Look, for the amount of misplays I've made, keep heads up. We 100%. 100%. Could have sieged it. Alrighty, so here we are, right? We need to take this city. How do we do that? We also need this swordsman out of the way. What is going to be the best avenue for us to siege this city? The only thing that would stop us in this instance is them training a defender or a swordsman. But based off of what they have been training, they don't have that. The correct answer is throw this knight all the way over to here. Bop. It deals 6 damage. Swordsman secures the kill. Knight goes on over here, secures to kill this, proceeds to hit that, and this knight secures the kill, double sieging. That's the correct solution. I got it wrong. I don't know why I was trying to move so fast, but we lost another... like 500 points there. Not the end of the world, but it is frustrating that I didn't secure that last village. Well, there you go. That is... what was the game name? The Sands of Greed. It actually went pretty well. I'm pretty satisfied with most of my choices. There were definitely a couple of other misplays. One of them was because I had already attacked Polaris here. Polaris was very much upset with me at this instance because I already killed their unit. So really, this siege here was very greedy. I don't know. I think that was still the correct option. But I was not expecting Quetzali to throw all their defenders in, because without that, this doesn't unsiege. So, that's just silly. But we had the proper follow-up play, get a billion knights, secure the sieges. It's just, I wish I could have gotten it sooner. I think I made the correct play early on in this instance of going for the lighthouse and gambling for a ruin. However, the risk is if the opponent's right here and they take the city, this sets us back so far. So that is, I can't begin to explain how big of a gamble that is, but y'all know how I am. I'm quite a gambler when it comes to openers like that, and usually most of the time it does bite me. But because of our wonderful start we had, we were able to get onto the water really quickly, allow us to figure out that, hey, we can't invest in the water, we're just gonna do a land siege. I was not expecting Simanti to do this, so I guess in the future, I should have just trained a swordsman instead. Because we had enough units without the catapult. I was just trying to expedite and speed things up. Plus, yeah, you know, it was a dumb play anyways. I should have just trained a swordsman. This was probably the biggest misplay, is training catapults there on the front line. We didn't do much with the Navy. Yeah, we really didn't do much with the Navy, but it did connect these two pretty quickly. So my Navy, my Navy was basically non-existent. In fact, I really didn't have a Navy this game. Dumux jump scare? Yeah. So, misplay is, I built a catapult in the front line. We all already know that's a dumb idea. But since it was an AI, I thought I could have got away with it. The answer was no. We could not have gotten away with it. The rest was textbook, except for this misplay here. Because again, the correct play is bring the 5 HP down here, attack with the 5 HP, Secure the kill with the swordsman. Use this knight to kill this archer. Hit the warrior. Secure the siege with the knight. Double siege. Nothing can be done. And we get all the villages. So, I failed the puzzle there. Which is really surprising, despite I'm the guy that's all like, oh, do you see it? It's a puzzle. You're a good league, right? I'm in Gold League. Yeah, I'm in Gold League, yeah. So the fact that we're still ranked 231st, blind, I'll take it. And I'm always going to be doing these blind. There's no reason for me to go in, and I'd rather show just one attempt. I don't need to be doing twice a day. I really don't need to. The winner will be crowned in 8 hours. Alrighty. So, I need to contact Gato. Let's see, I think that's why AI was better. Your gold. Oh yeah, no, the AI is definitely going to be a lot stronger. They're on crazy AI, which is why they'll end up getting knights and all that pretty quickly. So, but they also make smart decisions, or at least the AI attempts to. It's just they don't make the the best decisions. They make really really good decisions. And you can path out what they'll do, but they're not going to do anything that's going to suddenly just catch you off guard. Let's see. So tell you what I'm going to do. Because in order... Like, don't get me wrong, I like doing the challenges with you guys. Hopefully we can match later in official poly stream. Possibly. I'm going to do one against a random opponent as Solaris. Mostly because if I play against you guys, y'all guys are too good. It's either going to end quickly in my loss because I'm bad at Polaris, or the game's going to drag on for way too long, and I do need to have this game end within 45 minutes. So I think I'd rather go through a few games. I mean, of course, people can just not stream snipe, but, well, basically stream snipe and, join the game. That's always a possibility. But I want to get more Solaris games in. I'm also looking at that project, that animation project, going, I didn't realize that Solaris was going to release, like, now. And I'm going, I don't know if I have the mental capacity to work 3 months on that animation project that I said I was going to do, because I've got so much other stuff that I've got going on. I think working on a 3-month animation project that, because I'm thinking about it, I would have to make a lot of changes, because my first rule of making a video or something is I need to be giggling as I'm working on it, because if I'm going to have to rewatch this thing 250 times, I better enjoy it. And with the way that it currently is, I'm not happy. The Gami in the background is huge. It absolutely is. So I already know a few changes that I would be making to it, to the little animation project that I would be working on. But, man, it would drag the project out to like 5-6 months. Again, I don't know if I could do that. Alrighty. Man, and the water, of course, is right there. And we are playing against Illyrion. That's going to be a rough start for us. Oh, I don't have the Solaris lo-fi added. What? I don't have the Solaris lo-fi added. Okay. There we go. Yikes. Not... Oh, shoot! I needed to go here. This is a very bad start. I looked away for just a moment. Oh, thank goodness, never punished. Now the question is are they here or are they here? Explore. They are playing as Midnight. That's a bad Explorer. Do I get the Pyro to start defending? Yeah, I think we do. Warrior, pass turn. Okay, so my main game plan is I want to try to be as conservative with my Pyros as much as possible, because I typically use them as, oh, I can stop my opponent, haha, and then they can't do anything, and then next thing you know, I can't do anything, because I just throw them at my opponent's face. How do I do this? I need a better economy. Workshop. We're gonna move you up to there, and then we pass the turn. Because we can absolutely lock our opponent's demon up, down, down, up, left, down, right, up, down. Where are you going with that? Oh, goodness. They go right there. So this Pyro is going to be moving to this tile to burn that, so that way our warrior can make a quick beeline over here. We're going to go here. Ooh, ruins. Workshop. I should probably try getting my own, I'm gonna move them over to there. I should probably try getting my own riders. I have the economy to support riders. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yikes. Man, I'd like to get that, ruin. But I desperately need my riders here. You go there. Rider goes here. Bop-a-da-bop. Warrior. And we pass this turn. If I can get enough riders, we'll be fine. Just going for the siege. Warrior here. Okay. Warrior. We're gonna capture this. Rider. I can't wait. I have to start sending my units forward. Pass the turn. Bop-a-da-bop. Bop-a-da-bop. Secure the siege. I mean, if I can get past this early aggression, we should be fine. Because our opponent is investing a lot. They have no economy, whereas we do. So we could slowly win the Battle of Attrition. Alright, you're gonna go here. Bop. Bop. Rider. And another warrior. We pass this turn. Just don't lose the central city. Yeah, that's basically the main thing. As long as I don't lose the central city, we'll be fine. Because again, our opponent's investing a lot of resources into this. One of those main rules when playing against a Illyrion is just survive the initial onslaught and then you win the game. So that's what we're currently doing, is we're having to survive the initial onslaught. With a slightly better economy. Ooh, they're switching to warriors. They're realizing that their riders aren't going to be good enough. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Oh well. We do still respect their presence. And that passes the turn. The Dark Demon got burned. Now they're darker, right? Ooh, throwing in the roads now. Bop-a-da-bop. Secures the siege. Secures that kill. So it's either going here or here. Either way, we lock up their units with my Pyro. Fascinating. They're connecting all their cities. Ooh, they got an explorer out. Where are you going with this rider? Honestly, I think it's time we start pushing this forward. Killer Monument is complete. We're going to go ahead and Gates of Power here, get ourselves some more resources. Because, like, even notice, despite the fact that they're constantly attempting to siege us, bop. I think I'm going to go ahead and just hunt here. Hunt, hunt, hunt. Resources. Harvest. Crater. I'm just going to workshop here. And we absolutely just pass our turn there. Because next turn, well, probably not next turn, but we could start considering better avenues such as roads, myself. I should probably attempt to apply pressure to this city over here, so I should be migrating all my units over here to the western side of the map. So our opponent's attempting to use roads to gain an advantage, but we're going to just spam out units in every city and out mass produce them. One of those units for me can also be Pyros, which I do want to be using. I love this demon versus infernal thing we've got going, though. The square started off peaceful. Mm-hmm. Okay. Again, I'm just trying to start migrating all of my units over. Give him less time to think. Ooh, the bridge play. But our opponent's investing so much into bridges. Mm-hmm. So he can road here, so that way he can attempt to kill the pyro if he really wants to. That's a lot just to kill a unit, and then he's not building his own units in return. But our real goal is we're wanting to pressure both of these cities. There's water here. This rider has 2 kills. I should try to make it a good attempt to kill this rider over here as much as possible. Specifically because it has 2 kills. Oh, it's down to 40 seconds. They're going to run out of time at this rate. Alrighty, how am I doing this? I'm going to go here. Bop-a-da-bop. You have a kill. You have 2 kills. Bop-a-da-bop. Secure this kill. You go there. Dang. Fail. I was unable to secure the kill. That's okay. I don't think I care too much about extra vision. We're going to just train up our units and pass this turn. Cute. I should have seen that coming. I thought that this other demon was for that other unit. Oh well. Yeah, they're gonna try to outrange me with the bridges, but they don't have. They still don't have an economy. But they got 4,000 points, so maybe they already got a dragon egg. Maybe I'm really far behind. Placing them there, so that way we get to keep our units and resources. But at this point, I should consider... We're just going to train a single rider. And then we're just going to pass this turn. They made such a massive push. Yeah, they tried. That's not going to work the way you want it to, bud. So I'm going to take this village. They should have taken this village instead of trying to siege. That was a mistake on their part, because now I get to divert my resources to take this. We're going to kill their rider that's here, which is actually really easy to do. That's another kill. And then they try to secure the siege. Are you sieging with the veteran unit? Because it's still not going to work. I mean, they're trying. Their attempts are doing a good job about trying to keep me pushed back. I actually think they have the Grand Bazaar. Woohoo! They also have the Eye of God, of course. And so it goes. I'm going to go and put you here. And, yeah, we'll just go ahead and pass that turn. 1, 2, 3, just in case. Dragon egg. It's a baby dragon. It's a lot of pressure they're applying on us. I was hoping this would have divided their attention enough, but apparently they're going to try to go all in on this. Exploring with baby, right? Pretty certain we still kill it. Oh wait, nope, not with that play. could research archery first. Archery is an option. We're gonna go ahead and just capture here. Alright, we go ahead and bop-a-da-bop. Bop-a-da-bop. Secure this. Ah, man, all their exploring has given them so many free monuments, though, so they are fixing their economy for free. Really? Where are you throwing that baby dragon? You're gonna put it on the ruin in order to try to get a free ruin? Because that's a dead baby dragon. I better not lose this game, my goodness. Ba-ba-da-bop. Mm-hmm. They are. Well, I have to kill that baby dragon, you know. You must have insane eco to troll with dragon like that, right? Alrighty. Slash calculate. Rider. A warrior with 3 versus a dragon with 10 in defense. I don't think so. Yeah, it has way more than enough defense. I'm just gonna put that there. It should be fine. Man, he's just throwing roads everywhere. Got another dragon egg? I'd appreciate it if he would just stop sieging with these demons every single turn. I'm gonna lose this. Just because it's a early game tribe versus a late game tribe, and... It's like, look at this. All he's having to do is throw units forward. Ah, this is frustrating me. Yeah, I can't unsiege that. Arg. I have to at least take this free hit. I have to take this free hit. Are we cooked? Maybe. Meant to use the dragon's distraction. I mean, yeah, but I could just let the dragon do its own thing. I had to kill that dragon. I'm just getting Zerg rushed. My gosh. Why am I so bad at Polaris? Like, what did I do wrong this game? I really wish I knew. The thing is, I don't think I did anything wrong. Happy and blessed Sunday, yep. Oh yeah, and happy Mother's Day. If y'all haven't already, make sure to, contact your family. That's a very important thing to be doing. I do appreciate y'all stopping by. Oh my gosh, another dragon egg. I'll be right back. Someone's knocking on my door. It was nothing. It was just Mormons. Alrighty. I'm just gonna throw this in. Yeah. Alright, I think it's time to resign. We tried. We very much tried. Alright, what did I do wrong? Or was that just a map win for my opponent? Because that seems crazy how many villages they had. I also don't have time for another game, unfortunately. because I gotta be getting ready for the live stream for the Polytopia chat, so make sure I'll be looking forward to that. Weekly challenge, and then happy Mother's Day. All right, and then for the weekly challenge, it was like 17 something points. I completely forgot. 17,040 points. Rank 235. Currently gold. Solaris versus Midnight. Small Lakes. It was a good game, though. I won't deny that, but I feel like I should have won that game. Okay, what do we got? I need to take a look. What did I do wrong here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, well, so first off, it's a 5 versus 6 city game. Lyron has access to all of their cities. These early fights actually went well in my favor, including all the way up to this point. This is just typical stuff, but they were just sieging it every single turn. What could I have done differently to stop this? Alright, right over here is when stuff was starting to turn back into my favor. I had 18 stars. Kill. This is where I picked up hunting. Look at this. They have no units. And of course they have 18 stars per turn. Because it's just Illyrian Sanctuaries. So was I supposed to just... Yo, Toby, remember last match on your other stream? Yeah, how's it going, Drawn? I'm about to be done on this stream. I'm just trying to figure out, what did I do wrong this game? So maybe it was just on this turn here instead of hunting. Yeah, actually, so instead of hunting, I definitely should have considered just picking up... I don't know, I feel like just improving my economy was better, though. The better thing to do here, else I just lose. Because look at this, they've already got their own dragon egg. They have more cities than me, so what? And then at this point, they just outproduce me. This play was still correct, but at this point, I'm just getting sieged every single turn, and there's nothing I can do to stop it. Really wish I could have taken that ruin. I just never had a chance to pick up climbing. No reason to, anyways. Yeah. So, let's assume I just let the dragon live. Because letting the dragon live... So they go right there. So if I let the dragon live and just let him take the double ruins, the dragon grows in 2 turns. Because we're still equal on units, but I'm being outproduced at this point because my opponent has 26 stars a turn. So I clearly messed up way earlier. Did I ever have a chance to just send a unit back to take this village? No, I basically was using my units every single turn. Too many good sanctuaries, no good chance. It's probably just I got out sanctuaried and out skilled by Illyrion for the fact that Illyrion had 6 cities to my 5, and there's nothing I could have done about that. That's never any fun when that's what decides a game, though. Yeah, those crypts were the main differentiating factor. You know, from the looks of it. So, hopefully, I mean, I like Illyrion for the whole sanctuaries. Sanctuaries probably need to go back to 3 spawning unit every 3 turns instead of every 2, because it used to be every 3 turns. But when the Path of the Ocean update happened, they made it to where it was 2 turns because Illyrion didn't have really any economy at all whatsoever. But then they had the adverse effect that they have a very strong mid-game economy. Like, very strong. So they probably need to go back to 3 stars a turn. Oh well, want to play a game? I don't have time. I need to be getting in contact with Gato. Because we got some pre-planning to do. So thank you all. After I'm done, I've got Mother's Day stuff to take care of. Because while I'm trying to be here with you guys, I got to do stuff as well. So thank you all so much for tuning on in. I know that it's a short stream. It's still an hour and 46 minutes. But happiest Mother's Day to everyone out there. Say hi to your mothers. And thanks for taking the time to just stop by and say hi. It really means a lot to me. So I hope you all... Hold on. We're gonna go ahead and switch over to our bopping music. But thank you all so much for tuning on in. Like I said, it means the world to me. Say hi to your families. Hang out with your families if you have the chance, because time goes by really fast. Link to upcoming stream. Yeah, I'll be putting it in my Discord, so that way everybody can be able to view it. So you'll be able to see in the stream announcements. But I gotta do some pre-planning. So thank you all so much for watching. I mean, I really want to hang out more. Hang out with me in the on the official Polytopia channel. I'll be there. See y'all again next time. Or in a little bit. Ta-ta for now, bye.